everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. It is a gray, cloudy day. It actually rained last night. It's been a few weeks since we've had rain. It's been in the hundreds, it's been in the 90s, it's been hot. The rain was a blessing, and it's going to go away after today. The clouds are going to disappear. We're going to get back into some hot weather. And I'm digging the clouds right now. As much as I love the sun, I don't mind the clouds, I don't mind the rain. There's been a lot of forest fires all over Oregon, in Canada. The Canadian fires are going crazy. A lot of the smoke has been coming down this way. So even with the hot weather and the blue sky, it's been a little hazy because of that smoke. So my prayers go out to all the firefighters right now fighting all the fires. Yeah, my heart is with you right now, man. That is some dangerous work. Got the new T-Mobile Revvl on the dash of my car. This time I got it attached to my Easy One Touch 2. Let me know what the quality of the visual is like for you as you're watching this video, and the quality of the audio. I'm gonna turn that down now. Don't want to have any copyright issues with YouTube. Hope everybody's having a great day. Whatever you're doing today on this Sunday. It is my birthday. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell my age though, but it is my birthday. I got to run around and do a couple chores, and then going to do something special later with the family. So I don't really celebrate my birthdays in a very big way. I'm appreciative that I'm alive. I thank God I'm alive. I thank God I have a beautiful family. I have a good job. I have a great team here on YouTube, my Project 13. And just a lot of other blessings in life to be happy for that are gifts. They're gifts. And the older I've gotten, I've learned to appreciate. That doesn't mean I don't like physical gifts, but I've learned to appreciate what naturally has been given to me by my good God. And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it so much. I'm humbled by that. Wanted to talk a little bit about this budget device. So many budget devices to choose from. Price points are really good these days with these. But what you're getting in budget devices, a few years ago, you were getting the flagships, right? And I mean, a few years ago. We can go back a few years and remember what we were getting and what we were paying for them. And we get some killer devices these days at $125, like the Revvl. And I'll tell you, man, it's just amazing to me what you can get now, and yet we'll still have our pros and cons, we'll have our arguments, we'll have our agreements, our disagreements, and what's better, what's not better, what you should have got, what you shouldn't have gotten, all of that conversation, and yet it's still really good for what we get in 2017 when you go back a few years and what we were getting and what we were paying for. It's just amazing. We just want more and more and more, and we critique these devices like crazy. Like crazy. And that's what we do here on YouTube as far as reviewers. That's what we've chosen to do, is to critique them for you, to give you the best in your homework, to give you the best idea, knowledge of maybe what you might bring in for you for the money that you work so hard for, right? That's what we do. That's why we critique them. That's why we pinpoint all the pros, and we pinpoint all the cons, and we dissect it. We go crazy on it for you. And during that process, personally, it helps me deciding what I'm going to bring in or not bring in, or maybe even I regret bringing in or not regret bringing in. It goes either way. So, I mean, there's so much in just that you could talk about all morning, afternoon, and evening, right? This device is doing really well at 125 smacks. If you've been watching my videos, you know that there's a lot of other devices you could pick up for that as well. So, with that being said, I'm testing the device out, and where it really shines to begin with is as a phone. And call quality messaging has just been phenomenal. No complaints there. Performance has been really good. A little bit of lag, a little bit of stick here and there, but that's to be expected, I guess. There's some devices at even this price point don't do that. Depending on how well optimized everything is in the device, in the internals. So performance is doing good. Battery life is doing really good, getting 5 to 5.5 hours with heavy usage. You're going to get more if you're moderate or less. The camera, I uploaded a video. You're beginning to watch the video. I hope you watch it and give me your opinion. I left my opinion at the beginning of the video that it shines during the day. But when you get to low light and dark pictures, it starts to lose itself. A software update for this device would be an amazing thing to have to fix that area when it comes to low light. Yeah, during the day, you're going to get really, really decent pictures. I know I put it up against ACC 11, and I said, sure, why not? That's in my title. Why not? Let's have some fun with this. Let's put the budget device up against the prime device of the year right now. We want to see that difference. We want to see what you're getting. We know it's not going to be, again, there may be a budget device out there that can hang in with the big boys. Okay? But with this device, I really wanted to see what it could do up against a prime flagship device like the U11. And it does shine during the day. At night, it struggles. In low light, it struggles. But if photography is your main area of interest, then you're probably going to use a device like the Revvl as just a backup device to your flagship that you're going to use more when taking pics and shooting video. And you're probably going to spend a little more, but remember, it's not all about spending. It's about finding and doing your homework and finding that device out there that is going to give you those areas in which you're looking for when it comes to photography and shooting video. Okay, homework is where that happens. Okay, you're going to dedicate some time to researching all of that. So it could be a mid-ranger that gives you that, not so much the flagship. But we typically would stereotype flagship devices to be the ones to give you that at high price points. You're going to pay a lot of money, you should get a lot, right? But that doesn't necessarily always work out that way, and we understand that. Again, if you do your research, you could end up paying a lot less on a device and still getting that one specific area you want to work for you. That depends on you and how you utilize your time in looking for that device. So I'm happy with what this device gives me in the camera area, and I'm shooting this video right now. And you can let me know how everything looks and how everything sounds. But yeah, I think that as a backup device in this area, it's sufficient. I would not pick up this device if your main interest is photography and shooting video. It's going to give you really good pictures. It's going to give you really good video. But when it gets to that low light area and in the dark, there's going to be some struggle there. And if that's what you mainly want to use it for, I would look elsewhere. If you just need a device for a starter device, a backup device, a school device, a work device, and you need to get by and make sure it just performs and gets you to those areas you need to when you're web browsing, listening to music, watching movies and video, then hey, this is a device for you. And if it's just only one device you want and this is it, and this is what you're picking out of all the other devices, and it just needs to give you the basics, then you're going to be pretty darn satisfied with this device, in my opinion. Okay, there's always some give and takes. Remember, it doesn't have the front dual speakers, it doesn't have water resistance, it doesn't have wireless charging, it doesn't have fast charging. Well, what in the world does it have? It has enough. It has a big display at 720p. The warm colors are beautiful. It is sharp. It is vivid. The single speaker is not the loudest, but it's loud enough. It sounds good. I like the placement at the bottom of the device, at the chin of the device. I like that. It's running 7.0 Nougat. Hopefully that gets updated to 7.1. A week into this device, knowing that it doesn't have certain areas, the areas that it does have is sufficient and efficient as a budget device. Okay? It doesn't have USB Type-C. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It's stock. It's easy to manage, to use. Usability is really, really nice on this device. It is, the functionality is there. It gives you a little extra perks when you go into the settings. You can find those and mess around with them and set up the device to make it user-friendly, that much more user-friendly for you. A week into it, I still really like this device. I don't like the fact that I can't access a lot of accessories at low price points on Amazon right now. That'll be coming, and between now and then, I'm hoping other companies will come out with some accessories, because I'd like to pick up different cases and screen protectors for it. But it's a budget device, and I know that the Moto lineup right now is like the lineup of devices right now that everybody's looking at. Even though there's a lot of other choices, there's a high percentage of you really going at the Moto lineup when it comes to the budget and the mid-range level. They're just, Moto Lenovo is just kicking out devices. And again, there's a lot of other ones, but there's a lot of traction right there with the Moto lineup. But this is one of those devices that's an exclusive by T-Mobile, and I think that it's worth looking at, playing with, and then making a judgment call. You know, you ask me, I'm going to tell you. It's at the end of the day, it's your choice on what you pick up and what you don't pick up. But I'm glad that you're checking out the pictures that I uploaded up against the U11. Of course, we know who's going to win that battle. Okay, that's the obvious. But it's just to give you a lot of idea what it can do and what it can't do, so you can add that to your research, to your homework, as you're trying to find out what you're going to pick up when it comes to a budget device. All right, everybody, I'm out. Have a blessed day. We'll talk to you later. God bless. Thanks for being a part of my Project 13. As always, you are my Project 13. Peace. God bless.